What is up, you guys? So, big announcement. I made a financial mistake and I bought another 300ZX. It was only 750 bucks. It's an NA 5-speed, and man, is it hit. At least it looks hit. It's not actually. It's just sanded down. It needs paint, blah, 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 blah. But I bought it for 750 bucks. It doesn't run because of electrical issues. And let me just give you a quick walkthrough of the vehicle. But first, this is going to be a champ car. I am building this to be a track car. It's going to need a lot of work. And if you're not familiar, champ car is a racing series. I don't know how long it's been around, but the rules of champ car are very specific. So in the easiest way to explain it, each car is worth a certain amount of points. You have 500 points to spend on your car, and every modification you do is either classified as a certain amount of points or free. This car, as it sits stock, is sitting at 475 points, leaving me with 25 points in modifications to make. That's going to be difficult. Like, I can't even do coilovers. It's that difficult. So this is going to be as simple as simple as a track car as you can get when all said and done. But first, I have to get it running. Let me show you the car, though. So I got this hoopty a couple weeks ago. I already started working on it. It had electrical issues. The plano is already off, as you can see. It looks a lot more free and open in there, but yeah, just wait till it goes back in. It has some rust issues over here, not so much on the frame rail, just surface. I'm going to try and scratch most of that off. But for the most part, it's all there. I wouldn't say it's all the best as it sits. The steering has some play. It needs a whole new set of wheels, tires, probably suspension links, and I don't know, who knows, maybe a lot more. But for 750 bucks, a manual with a title, I can't complain. If it's gonna be a track car like this thing was, I mean, they all start off as beaters, am I right? But we're gonna gut this thing. Seats gone, carpet gone, dash gone, power steering gone, AC gone, and then we're just gonna gut the rest of it. Lexan glass everywhere, maybe a fuel cell. I have to see if the points are on that. Try and modify the plenum any way I can, because that thing is just big, bulky, and ridiculous. A bit obnoxious, honestly. New brakes, because brakes are touchy. They're free to an extent. I think up to 4 piston is free. 5+ pistons are considered points. So I think it's 5 points a side, which I'm okay with if I did the right size wheel combo with brake combo. But yeah, not a bad car for 750 bucks. I'm actually really close to the guy I bought it from. His name's Timon, super cool. We actually text regularly, but I cannot wait to get this thing done. So like I mentioned, it doesn't run. I am doing a lot of the wiring right now. I actually have the harness out. The harness is all out, the engine harness at least, is out from the ECU to the rest of the engine. So it's over here. I'm actually at work. I'm keeping the car at work. My boss is nice enough to let me do that. Thank you, Jerry. You're awesome. This is the old harness. It was just too beat up, mutilated, and like you see this mess. It's been cut up and modified, and every connector is so brittle that it broke coming off. I don't think there's one that came off whole. Maybe this one. Maybe just this one. But as you can see, broke. 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 It's a mess. But I already have the other harness here. I bought one already on eBay, 125 bucks. We'll see if it works. Here's the new harness. It's going in. I got some time today, so what I'm gonna do is unloom this whole thing, go through it, inspect it, wipe it down, make sure all the wires are there, no circuits are broken, reloom it with stuff that I have here at the shop, and put it back in and see if I can get it to turn over. Well, get it to turn over and maybe even fire. So I put the car in gear, pulled all the plugs, rolled it. I heard the so it's good. We got compression. I don't know how much, but we have some. But we will see how clean this thing gets. I removed the EGR. It was a pain in the ass, but I removed it except for I'm having a hard time getting the actual EGR bung out. I actually cut the pipe, and I'm going to put a socket over it because I couldn't do that. The wrench kept on stripping the threads. Sorry, stripping the... It stripped the thing. You know, you have a hex, and you strip it. It turns into a circle. That's what I did. So yeah, that's about it. A $750 300ZX. A little bit of rust. It's all right. We're not too upset about that. Has a lot of potential. It's a 5-speed. I'm going to see how much weight is actually possible to drop out of this, because it is a boat. It is a boat for a 90s car. It's just over-engineered, very complicated. A lot of it's unnecessary, and we're going to see how simple we can get this. And we only have 25 points to spare. That is rough. I will put a link to the Champ Car rules in the description so you can see what mods cost what in points. So this thing is going to be mostly stock, except for like wheels, brakes, cutting weight, removing everything, and maybe upgraded brake calipers and an oil cooler, because an oil cooler is 10 points, every one you have. So trans, that's 10. Oil for your engine, that's 10. Diff, that's 10. Like, you can't, 25 points isn't enough to do anything. And you also like build on materials for, I think, so if you use plywood, every square foot of plywood's like 1 point. If you use plastic or plexiglass or whatever, that's like every square foot's like 2 points. And then metal is 3 points. So you have to be real specific on how you use what material where, because it's going to cost you points. We're going to see how we can get this thing as quick as we can, the way it sits, just dropping things, removing things, and putting maybe some aero benefits in place, because a spoiler is going to cost me too much. I can't do a lip or a spoiler, but I can remove the bumper and do some kind of makeshift stuff there, but we will see. But for now, we have a $750 hoopty with a title, doesn't run, needs a harness, which we have, probably needs a whole new like tune-up, so timing, a belt, maybe a pump, a water pump. Also needs a really deep cleaning because it's just disgusting. But hey, it's gonna be a race car, and you know what? Race cars are disgusting. I think this thing has 160,000. Yep, 166 on the dash. But oh God, whoever painted this tweed red, like, you deserve to be slapped, man. Like, I guess from a distance, I could see what they were trying to do, but just spray paint anything on the interior, not a fan, man. Not a fan. Just reupholster that. I can't even sell that and make money off it. It's red, damn it. And you got a finger eater right there, whatever. So with all that said, it's weird because you don't really see Z32s as a track car, especially the NAs. Like, they're probably one of the more uncommon Nissans to track, almost in general. You probably see the older 260, 280, 240Zs, but a Z32, probably because it's a boat and overcomplicated, you don't really see them. So I want to be one to put a good name on the Z32 chassis for racing. Oh, by the way, this one is called Zeus. Medusa is the 2J, 2+2, mean car. This is Zeus. Just, yes, we're going to leave it there. I don't know what to describe it as. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked it. I'll keep you informed on the journey. Today I'm going to spend most of my day just stripping and redoing that harness and trying to see if I can get any progress done, because I only put a few hours on this thing a week, and hopefully we can have it running in 3 to 4 weeks. So I will see you guys next time. Zeus will be here. She's not going nowhere. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll see you later.